It is Chelsea up against Bayern Munich.
Well, the first group stage of it for both teams to get off to a good start, or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Azpilicueta starts with Emerson in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Mateo Kovacic in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Kingsley Coman starts with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And leading the attack today is the lethal Robert Lewandowski. Serge Gnabry. Gnabry. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Here's Kovacic. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And Willian. It's opened up for him. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Müller. And it's Müller finding forward gears. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Lewandowski. Textbook defending inside the box. Can they take the lead here? This is Thiago. Now Müller. Kanté now. It's a weighted pass. And now Willian coming into it. And a very good challenge. But I think it's fair to say, Lee, when you talk about teams that could win the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea have to be in that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. They've forced themselves onto that platform now, and quite rightly so, and they're a team really, really difficult to beat, and they produce such exciting football at times as well, Derek.
Chelsea throw in here. And cut out by Kanté. How many times do we say that? It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. An important interception. Pavard with it. Thiago. And Müller has it now. It's a promising position, you've got to say. And he got to it fairly easily.
Well, Derek, neither side has done enough in this game. There's a lack of quality all round. It really has time left. Can somebody be the hero?
Could be a chance to break here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to Thiago. Müller. Azpilicueta on high alert. Lewandowski now. Excellent defending. Well, there's so much competition for honours just in England, Lee, but despite that, Chelsea always target the Champions League. When a header it was, but a pretty straightforward save. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time, given away by Bayern Munich. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Boateng. This is Alaba. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Here is Joshua Kimmich. And Pavard on the ball. Serge Gnabry. And Thiago. Gnabry with it. And the cross is very much on. Not really the ideal clearance. Coman. And it is the upper...
Tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, as we can see here, the defenders think they've got him under huge amounts of pressure, holds everybody off and still puts the ball in the back of the net.
And the game back in business, and Bayern have nudged it. Kimmich with it. Here is Thiago. This is Müller. Chance to attack using width. Müller. Müller! A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Well, a second goal for them here.
For FC Bayern Munich, number 25, Thomas Müller.
Well, just couldn't keep. Goalkeepers have to be mindful that long shots like that can come in.
Yeah, I always look at goalies and say, do your job, keep the ball out the net. Good job we didn't let that one in.
On the ball, Emerson. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? And providing width. This is Thiago. On to Gnabry. The delivery. And he's not able to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, Derek, sometimes it's look at that. Perfect cross, on his head, back of the net.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they can add. Might really be able to trouble them here. This is Müller. Davis. Now it's with Boateng. Thomas Müller. Alaba. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Here is Thiago. Good visualisation and execution. Gnabry. Not getting anxious when they have the ball.
Bayern to dictate the tempo of this game now, and they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Natural reader of the game, Kovacic. Kovacic just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials.
Substitution.
They just have time to go to the bench. Davis.
Thiago.
This is Alaba.
Replaced by number 18, Leon Goretzka.
Leon Goretzka. Here is Joshua Kimmich. This is Robert Lewandowski. Goretzka. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Boateng. David Alaba. Davis. Coman. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. This is Müller. Lewandowski. It did appear. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Goodness me, he skewed that free kick completely.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Back to the drawing board, young man.
Here is Zuma. Here's Kovacic. We have entered the final minute of normal time.
Fourth official, there will be a minimum.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Is this the moment? They had to react, and did. The end of this particular story, and for whatever reason it didn't go to plan for Chelsea. It's a poor start to their Champions League season.
It's not a disaster, it's only game one. You can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will...
Gnabry.